Hello everyone, FunShineX here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Obscurity, the winner of the Feed the Beast Jam-Packed 2 contest. We're still in version 1.14, waiting for the fixes to come out in 1.16. Today we are going to go straight into it, no changes in between episodes or anything like that to review. We're going right into the AE Cube and doing some little bit of automation with AE and Steve's Factory Manager. In this video I'm going to use a little bit of inspiration from my good friend Akko. Hope we all who we all hope rejoins YouTube at some time, because we really miss his videos. And there's also a video by Kurt J. Mack that I've taken some inspiration from as well. So we're going to automate the charger, the inscribers, and the crystal growth accelerators, all with Steve's Factory Manager. We'll take a minimum of 4 inscribers for each pattern. So let's just start by putting the patterns here. So let's do the silicon first. Yeah, silicon, logic, engineering. Is there one more? I feel like there's one more. I think we need 5. I'll have to make another one in a minute. Anyway, we're going to start with the crystal growth ones because we need those seeds really quickly. First thing you're going to want to do is we're going to place our Steve's Factory Manager controller, inventory block, whatever. I'm going to put him right here so he's nice and accessible. He's connected to this chest, and this is going to be my input chest for now. Eventually, we'll do some auto crafting, and we'll have this be like an input chest with like a storage bus or like something else to craft. But in here right now, we're just going to drop like seeds that we're ready to craft into their pure version. All right, so first thing we'll want to do is we're going to take those seeds out, and we want to put them in the water that's going to be right here. To do that, we're going to use the block called the relay. Where are you? Item valve. So this is an advanced cable cluster, and if you've never used Steve's Factory Manager, you're missing out. But if we take the normal relay, which is really easy to make, it's a hopper and inventory cable, and we combine it with an advanced cable cluster, which is a cable cluster and a bunch of cable, which is a bunch of ender pearl and a cable. It acts as both the relay, which is the block in Steve's Factory Manager that kind of does the input and the output of items, and a cable all at once. So we'll put that one, the item valve, right here. And there's some different patterns on it, but if we take our Yeta wrench, or any kind of wrench, you kind of rotate it around, and it's actually is not. Maybe it's an empty hand. It's been a while since I've done this. Okay, maybe you can't rotate it. We'll find out if it's not working shortly. Let me look at the other sides here. Yeah, they all look the same. I expected one to have a dot. Okay, maybe not. A little too strong there with the pick. Let's put you right here. It should be facing this way. And I don't see any difference. It might be the texture pack, or it just might be me remembering wrong. Anyway, so we're going to set our water right on top of there for our seeds to go in. Alright, so that's the first part. Let's connect that with cable. And all the way back to our controller here. I'm just going to go straight back. We'll go around the cable here. Let's keep it clean. Okay, seems like a waste, but that's the minimum to get around that wire. So that should be good. So let's go program a little bit. Flying is so difficult. I'm going to do a program group, or command group, just to keep it nice and organized. So this is our seed group. Not a seed group. Alright, and so in our seed group, we'll have a trigger, and we'll have an input, and we'll have an output. The trigger is going to run every second, so we don't have to worry about that. Our input is going to be from our chest, and it is going to grab from the down, it doesn't matter on chest, any slot, a whitelist, and we'll grab any seed. And if I look in if you do .inv, it'll show you your inventory, which makes it a lot easier to see these items than searching all of NEI for them. If we look at these, fluke seed, nether quartz seed, Certus quartz seed in NEI, which I just said we were going to do, but you can see that the quartz seed is 4130, the nether quartz seed is 4130 with some meta, and the fluix seed is 4130 with a different meta. So if we do a fuzzy search, we can get all of the seeds at once. So let's do that. Items, whitelist, INV. We'll get our seed here, and then we will click on it. Oops. Right-click on it and say fuzzy detection. Okay, so it's going to grab any seeds we put in that chest. Perfect. Next thing I want to do is output them into the item relay. So we select the item valve there, and we're going to say the target is the upside because we want to put it above the valve into the water, and the items are blacklist, so anything that it has, it'll go in there. Perfect. All right, so that should take our seeds out of here, and now they should be in the water if everything worked out. And they did, and they're going to start growing. Okay, and as you guys know, to make them grow faster, we need to get some crystal growth accelerators. So let me pick up the seeds again and my water, and let's put the accelerators in place. Fill this back in. Alright, so accelerator, where are you? There you go. I've got 5 of them. Like that. And yeah, perfect. We'll do bring some power out from there. Oops, that's gonna power it all the time. We don't want that because they take 16 RF a tick. So instead, we're gonna put in between them this toggle bus just on the end of that cable, and then one of those. And you can see now it's not doing any power because it will only give power if that has a redstone signal. And I might have put that on the wrong cube, but we'll see. Okay, I'll bring this around just to power all of them. And just for symmetry, I'm going to put that back there. Okay, so we can do our water again, and we can put, oops, let me up, put our seeds back in here. You can see they didn't have any time to gain any percentage at all, and there they go, back in the water. All right, so the next thing we want to do is we want to turn on the crystal growth accelerators by turning on this toggle bus with a redstone signal, only when there's seeds in there. So we can detect seeds by asking that item valve if there are seeds there. And if there are, then we'll turn this guy on with a redstone signal. So let me break that guy. And we'll put inventory cable there and a redstone emitter. That's also one of these. So there we go. That should work. Let's give it a try. So we'll do a second trigger just to keep it nice and straightforward. We'll do a condition. The condition is going to be in the inventory of the item valve, above it. So up, activate, and get rid of down. So only on the upside. Are there any seeds? And so we'll do the fuzzy detection again. Okay? So if that is true, meaning there's seeds there, we're going to do a redstone emitter. Right, like that. And we're going to go to the only emitter that was available. The side is going to be the top. So we can take all these off. And I'm not sure if we need weak or strong. I'm just going to give it strong because I know that'll work. Output 15. Pulse, we don't need to pulse it. So turn it on. If there are no seeds, the condition is false, then we'll do the same thing but turn it off. So redstone emitter, sides up with strong, output 0, so turn it off on the false condition. All right, do that. Now we should see them turn on. There they go. They're on now because there's seeds in there. All 4 of them on. Look, yep. They're good. They kind of do this really cool pulse color in this texture pack. I like it. And that emitter worked. It toggled that toggle bus and turned the power on. As soon as we take the seeds out, you can see the power turns off and we're not wasting anything. Sweet. All right, have they grown a little bit? Yeah, they've grown a little bit. You can see they immediately go out because we're using the fuzzy detection. Okay, I can also put a 5th crystal growth accelerator on here, and Akko's proved that this does work. So let's put that guy on there. We don't need to seed the seeds anymore. And that's going to just make them grow even faster. Last thing we need to do is pull the pure form back out once it's done. So we'll do a 3rd trigger here, an input, and an output. The input we are going to grab from the item valve on the upside. Items, whitelist, we want pure. Now we can do, let's check if we can do fuzzy detection on this or not. Pure, this one's 4134, 4134, 4134, cool. I like it. So we'll grab that one and right click, fuzzy, done, bam, output back into the chest. Target up, blacklist. Alright, now as soon as those are done, they should just appear right back in this chest. There they are, they're finished. And since it's done, it should have turned the power off, which it has. And if we just add any more seeds, I've given it all the seeds I have, so there we go, we're done. Now, there's another recipe that crafts Fluix, and I want to add that one as well. To get a normal Fluix crystal, you can see the recipe as a charged Certus quartz, a nether quartz, and a redstone dust. So let's go outside and get one of those. Charged Certus quartz. Oh, I've already got one of those, but now I've got 2. It was normal quartz, nether quartz, and redstone. Okay. Perfect. Back inside here. You can see I'm pretty much full of my inventory. I got to take care of that soon here. So what do we need to do for that? Well, in our input from the chest, we did the fluix seed on a fuzzy detection, but this is not going to be the same thing, I don't believe. Let's yeah, oh, because yeah, it's not even close. Because we're going to put like these items in here, and we want it to go. So we will say on the input items, you can also do charged Certus, and that's a precise detection. Go back. Nether quartz and redstone. So go ahead and pull those 3 out as well and put them in the water. That should be fine because this is blacklisted. Yeah, that's good. So we should see those are now gone. They're in the water. We don't need to turn on or off the emitter because this does not, it goes so fast, there's no point. But we do need to detect if there is anything in here. So let's grab from the inventories, the items. Now here we've got a problem. Pure Certus quartz is 4134-10. Charged Certus quartz is 4134-1. So we can't do a fuzzy detection anymore because it would pull out our charged Certus quartz while it's in there. So instead we've got to go back here and change this to precise. Okay. And then, so we've got the pure, oops, purple. There it is. So that guy and that guy. And lastly, the regular Fluix as well we want to pull out. Okay. That should be it. And there it is. And we get 2 for every one we put in, so that goes in. We should now have 4. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so that's automated. Let's do the charger next. Now, normally, yeah, we're going to do a 5th subscriber. So we will put the charger right here. Now, normally when you do the charger, you have to put the power into the top, and that's, I guess that's fine. But I did want to show that I found out that you can rotate this thing, and it actually looks pretty cool when you rotate it. So I'm going to do that just because it looks cooler. I've never seen the charger on its side before. So there's, now it's got power. You can see any area in Waylet's 100,000 RF. So we need to give it this block here. Yep. Connect it with cable. piece of cake. Let's go get some Certus. Did I already have some? I did. Oops. I should check my inventory. Alright, so this one is a really simple one. We're going to go out of the command group and create a new one. And this is for charging. Alright, and inside this command group here, come on, let me in. Why is it not let me in? Right click on it. Okay, fine. I haven't adjusted my configuration to how I usually like it. We'll do an input and an output. That's all we'll need. Well, yeah. 2 inputs, 2 outputs. On the inputs, we're going to go to the iron chest and to the charger. Might as well just do one input and grab them both. We're going to... Wait, no, that's not work. Yeah, we'll have to do these separate. All right, so from the iron chest, we will grab on the down slot regular Certus. Right there. And we'll output it to the charger. I'm not sure on the slot, so we'll just leave it on the up for now and see if this works. Does it grab one? No, I think we need from the west. Let's try west. Nope, did not work like that either. Okay. What about... Oh, there's no quartz in here. Silly me. Nope, that worked. Okay. So from the side, worked great. Now we'll do another trigger. Input and output. Output's piece of cake. We'll just go to this guy. Input will go to the charger and go from the west again because it stays in the same slot. And we will whitelist it to charge Certus quartz. Alright, I think that is it for there. There we go. Charge Certus quartz. Oh no, it's pulling it back out. What did you do? Where did you put... Oh! I think as soon as I got the charged, did it throw it in there? No. Where did you put my charged quartz, dude? Does that have the same... Oh, it does. Okay, so we need to go back to here. And on the input from this guy, target... Oh, it did that because of this. Oh. I gotcha. So it immediately took this out of here because it matched this. So let's do something different. Let's delete these 3. And I'm going to do a separate one that has trigger, input, and output the same way. Can I copy things? Yeah. Go back to... Let's get rid of you. If I drag here to the copy, I get that, which is really cool. I think that's a Steve's add-on feature. And let's copy the input as well. I really like that. Okay. And we will do a condition. Now on the condition, we're going to say inventories of the chest, target down, has all a Certus, a charged Certus, a redstone, and a nether quartz. So it has to have all 3 of those or it won't pull them out. And if that's true, then we input from there the same 3 items. And we're going to say specify amount 1, so it can only pull 1. I think that's necessary, but I'm not sure. Okay. And then it's already set up to output to the item valve. Okay. So let's test that and make sure that is working. So now if I put some quartz in here, it's going to get the charged. It will not pull out. Right, okay, that looks good. Let's go get us some redstone and another quartz here. There you go. And we'll put those in here, and as soon as they're in here, so if we put like one, it won't pull it out. As soon as the third one goes in, does it grab all three? Yes, it does. Cool. Very nice. Okay, so that's our seeds and our charging. Let's go for the inscribers next. So I've got to find out where my fourth inscriber card went to. None in there. There we go. So calculation press. Let's grab the other extra silicon press, and we're going to need to make another inscriber. Perfect. I like when there's an odd number. Yay! Alright, and we're going to need inventory cable on all of these guys. So, hook them all up. There might be a better way to run the cable than what I've done, but it works. Alright. Now, let's move this one over, because the first step is to make the silicon. Then we've got the calculation press makes the calculation circuit. That sounds good. The logic press makes the print logic, and this one makes the diamond one. Yes, okay. And then this one will use the three things. Perfect. So for the code on this one, back out here, create another command group, and this is going to be for circuits. Okay. First we'll do a trigger, and then we're going to do, let's see, the first thing I want to do is put, let's just say, put silicon into the left one. Very easy. So an input and an output. Input is going to be from the chest, items, whitelist. Actually, we don't need to worry about that, do we? Yes, we do. No, we don't. Blacklist. Because it didn't grab anything, because we're going to say on the output, go to the far left charger, which is X level 521, the highest X we can get. Let's just go down to inscribers, 521. There it is, that one. Target will be on the one of the sides. Any of the sides is fine. And the item will be whitelisted to silicon. Okay. Hook that up, and we'll give it a test. Let's get some other stuff while we're here. Some pure Certus is already in there. Let's get some gold and some diamonds. Okay. And I'm going to adjust my spawn point by shift-clicking. So, silicon in here, immediately pulled out, put into there, processes, and turns into the printed silicon. Alright. Let's have, I think we're going to have a blanket one that pulls everything back out and puts it back in the chest, just so it's easy. So let's do a trigger. Over here, this will all be return values, so create input, create output. The input is going to be from all the inscribers. And target that again to a side. Items, blacklist. We'll pull out everything. And then output to the chest. So that should give us back our silicon. Okay, cool. That silicon is then going to go in the top slot of this far right inscriber, which is 517 on the X. So we can do a copy of these two here. And we might as well just, should we put these into a flow? We probably shouldn't because I'm not whitelisting as not enough. Actually, if we're doing all the inputs, yeah, here we'll do this. Create output, and then we'll put another output. Yeah, this will work. All right, cool. So back from X517, that one. Targets, we need to go to the top this time. And we'll put only silicon presses on the top slot. Hook that guy up. Go. Boom. Boom, baby. Nice. All right, and this one needs what? Redstone on the side? And yep. So we'll do another one that will do an output. And that will be to 517 again. Target side. Items, whitelist redstone. Oops. There we go. And we'll put a redstone in here. And that should go in there. Perfect. It's ready. Okay. Now, for this one, the one at X level 520 needs Certus. And it's pure Certus, right? Yeah, pure Certus. So I'm going to take that out just for now. Another output. This was to 520, which is that guy. Whitelist pure Certus. Right there. Hook him up. Oops, we probably didn't do this side. There he goes. Stamping? No? We're not just stamping. Oh, because I'm not hooked up to power. This guy just had some residual power. So I should only need to hook up one of these machines. They should share power. Here, there he goes. And that one's done. And that one's done. And pulled out. Cool. All right. Perfect. Exactly how I want it to. Okay. And then the middle one is 519, and that was gold. Oops. I didn't know I did not need an input. Go away. All right, so that 519. Nope, not 517. 520? 519. There we go. On the side again. Gold. Put one in there. Appears there. Stamps. Goes. And you can see this silicon guy's just working away like crazy. Nice. And this guy's all ready to go. Okay, so now this one is 518 for a diamond. We're almost there. Let's just copy him. So all we have to do is select the right guy. That one. Change this to diamond. Done. Oh, this thing is so nice. I love C's Factory Manager. My favorite mod of all time. Stamp. Do some stamping. There we go. And now we need to take any three of the circuits, so the calculation circuit, logic circuit, and engineering circuit, and they need to go on the bottom of that guy. So one final output, and that was this guy's 517. That one. Target down. Items whitelist. Circuit. There we go. There the three are. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. There it goes. So it's going to pull this guy out and then immediately put a redstone. Oops, I'm out of redstone. Just put it all in there. It's going to make our other press. There we go. And our diamond one. It's funny. I love applied energistics, but I use it most often to craft more applied energistic stuff. It's like use the mod for the mod, you know. Auto crafting we'll get into, and that'll help. But most of the time, it's like automating itself. Okay, guys. Well, that's what I wanted to accomplish, and we're right on time at 30 minutes. So if you have ever struggled with auto crafting, either the seeds with the crystal growth accelerators, the charger, or the inscribers, now you know it's very easy, especially if you're in a mod pack with Steve's Factory Manager. Piece of cake. Make sure you're pausing the video and reading back and ask questions if you have any troubles. But that is it. Piece of cake, all done. Now I can craft these whenever I want just by throwing the stuff in here. Next time or in the future, we're gonna auto craft things, so we'll export stuff out of our system into here when we need it, or if we're like short, like maybe we want to always keep 32 logic processors in here, then we can do that with some auto crafting. So if you like this episode, guys, hit that like button. You want to see more, subscribe to my channel, completely free. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at FunshineX, and I hope to see you next time. Catch you later. Bye.